When you procrastinate, you are literally saying that I'm knowledgeable, but I can't do it. I'm knowledgeable and I want someone else to do it for me. I have information that I can share, but it is not working on my side. Hi family, welcome to Real Life Stories with Boitumelo Mankuroane. For those who do not know me, my name is Boitumelo Mankuroane. I am your host. Thank you so much for tuning in on this platform once again. If it is your first time joining us, thank you so much. You are welcome. Please, wherever you are, make sure that you grab a chair and we are about to start. And for the new subbies, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Are more than welcome and welcome to the family. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. And for the returnings, thank you so much for coming back. I know this platform exists because of you. We are where we are because of you. Thank you so much. We are family and you are more than welcome. And thank you so much. As we are about to start, please do not forget to leave your comment below to tell us what do you think about this episode, how do you feel about it, and what is it that is making in your life, or what is it that you're receiving from it. And for those who prefer not to watch but to listen, we are on all podcast platforms. You can check us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. You can name them, all of them. We are there. Please do not miss out. Please go and check us out, and you will enjoy your ride as you're driving to work, you're driving to school, you're driving anywhere, or you just put on your headset and listen to us. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you there. Yes. Today I do not want to be long as usual, but I want to give you information that will help you. I want to give you something that will help you to build that new thing. I'm going to give you 8 points that will help you to venture a new thing, a new business, a new content. 8 things that will make you to excel whenever you start something new. 8 points that will help you to become great whenever you start a great thing, when you are progressing in life. Number 1, when you're starting a new business, or whenever you are starting a new thing, or when you want to start a new thing, you cannot fear to fail. You are not allowed to fear to fail. You need to conquer those things. Even if you know that this is the first thing that I'm going to do and you're not sure about it, you cannot fear to fail. Fail, it is there, but we have to conquer it. And number 2, you cannot fear to start. You just have to start it. Whether with nothing or with what you have, you cannot fear to start, Even for those who are starting new content, start with what you have. For those who are starting new businesses, start with what you have. You cannot fear to start. And number 3, you cannot fear to be embarrassed. Whenever you start something new, you will always be embarrassed. You always say things that you are not supposed to say. We learn from those mistakes. You can sell fat cakes today, tomorrow you hear people that they are not nice. You will be improving. Until you start, until you get embarrassed, you will not progress. You might not get it right. In that new business, do not fear to be embarrassed. It is our job to do something new. And as we get embarrassed, this is how we learn. You learn from those mistakes. And you are not, number 4, you are not allowed to have excuses. You are not allowed to have excuses. You know what? You just have to start. And as you start, excel, run. You are not allowed to have excuses. You are, number 5, you are not allowed to, you are not allowed to fear to take risk. You have to take those risks. If you have to invest your last money, do it. If you have to compromise your time, do it. You are not allowed to not to take risk. You cannot fear not to take risk. People who excel are those people who take risk. Risk takers, they do it the best. They excel the most. But if you are scared to take risk, you cannot do it. You will not do it. But if you want to do it, and if you want to be the best out of everything that you're doing, take risk. As you take risk, you will do it, you know. And if you want to, whenever you start something new, if you are suffering from bazotini, you will always be there. But if you are not scared of taking risk, run with it, start that thing, it will excel, I'm telling you. And number 6, this one you just have to write it somewhere. Laziness is your enemy. You are not allowed to be lazy. Laziness is our enemy. You know, when you are lazy to start something, when you are lazy to progress, when you are lazy to venture into greatness, you will not have something, you will not have tangible things, you will not have a successful business, you will not have, let's say you want to start a YouTube channel and you are lazy to do it. Let me tell you, you won't do it. If you see content creators out there, what is keeping them on this platform is consistency. What is keeping them on this platform is running. They are not lazy. If you see successful businessmen and women, what is keeping them is that they've conquered laziness. They've fought that enemy that is called laziness. Laziness made people to be defeated. Laziness made marriages not to work. Laziness made businesses not to work. Laziness made new things, great things not to work. So you need to conquer laziness for you to be where you have to be, where the Lord has ordained you to be. Yes. And number 7, procrastination. Procrastination, it is your biggest enemy. Procrastination, it is your, you know what, procrastination and laziness is 2 different things. Those who procrastinate is those people who know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, but they choose to. They can give you a great vision. They can give you a vision on how to build a plane. They can tell you on how to start a content creation, you know, but they won't do it. They know that tomorrow as I wake up, this is what I'm going to do. I want to start and do this and do this and do this. Before you know it, they won't do it. But they have the great vision, you know. They can share great plans, solid goals, solid, you know, visions with you, but they won't implement them. When you procrastinate, you are literally saying that I'm knowledgeable, but I can't do it. I'm knowledgeable and I want someone else to do it for me. I have information that I can share, but it is not working on my side. So when you procrastinate, is literally you are saying, the information that I have, it is too big for me to implement. So you rather share it with people, and as you share it with people, you are not sharing with them that they can go and do it. You are telling them that this is what I'm planning to do, this is what I'm going to do. So great people do not procrastinate. If you want to be great in life, you are not allowed to procrastinate. You must know that that is your biggest enemy. When you want to be great, run. Conquer your fears. Start. Run. Conquer your laziness. Run with it. And the last one, this one, do not spiritualize everything. You know, people who want to be great do not spiritualize everything. There are people that are capable, people who are able, but because they spiritualize everything. When we're talking about spiritualizing everything, is that even where they have to wake up and work, they will say, the Lord is my provider. Oh, rabababaya. You know? They will say, God will see me through. We know God sees us through, but we need to wake up and do something. Whenever they have to start something, they say, where I go, this is where the Lord shall be. Where, you know, they will always quote scriptures, even where they have to work. If you have to work, the Lord will sponsor that. You know, start something and the Lord will supply all our needs. But if you want to quote scriptures where you have to be working, it might not work. If you want to quote scriptures where you are supposed to sweat, it might not work. if you want to quote, you want to use God as a shield, or ukhute ka morao ga Modimo mo wena tshwantse o bereke gona, a e bereke. It's like those daddies that whenever they have to take care to maintain the kids, ba tla go botsa gore, no, the Lord is my no, you know what, ngwana mo dirile ngwana, knowing that you have to take care of your responsibilities. Even your business, you have to do it, and one thing again is that people embrace disorder. Disorder is that you will see things are not in order, but you still be comfortable being there. You see that this is not what I'm supposed to do, but you continue doing it. Today, before I close, I just want to encourage somebody that wherever you are watching me from, conquer your fears. Wherever you are watching me from, start that new thing, start that business. With what you have, there are people that are just waiting for a plane to come for them to start their businesses. Start with what you have. If you want to start content creation, start with what you have. Start with what you have. Start with what you have. If you want to sell something, if you want to start a business, start with what you have. I remember there's this lady that mentioned something that when she started her clothing company, she didn't even have a sewing machine. She was sewing with her hands. You start with what you have. Start with what you have. And I will end here. Before I go, please do not forget to leave your comment and tell us what do you think about this episode. And please do not forget to share. And please do not forget to go and download or listen to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeart Podcast. You can name them, all the podcasts. We are there. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I really appreciate it. And wherever you are watching me from, wherever you are listening, may the Lord bless you. I love you so, so much. As you're about to start that new thing, may the Lord be in it. In the name of Jesus Christ. God bless you. Amen.